Hello everyone and welcome to Autostop once again. With so much excitement, we come to you today with a special edition for the end of the year, for the holidays, guys. So what we are bringing you right now is the pony car rivalry, which enters an era as the 7th generation Mustang is revealed, while the 6th generation Camaro stays the same. All we're saying is that how is the 2024 Ford Mustang going up against the Chevy Camaro 2023 that has been in the system, guys? So this is what we got for you. But before we go ahead, let me take this opportunity and say a big thank you to all of you loved ones out there. You've been very supportive. We've hit the 8,500 milestone of subscription and we are so much touched. We want to say a big thank you to you guys and we wish you all the best in the holidays. So this is where Autostop says a big thank you to all of you guys. Now, let's just get down to the business of being here. And like we earlier said, is a Camaro versus the Mustang. And this rivalry has been going on for ages. I want to say that you guys don't remember when you started comparing this, but you have been doing it over and over each time there is an upgrade or a new one. So let's go down and take a look at how they would go up against each other. This, I would say, is not exactly a fair fight because the Mustang is entering a new generation just as the current Camaro is winding down after a long 7-year run of the current model. There are even rumors that the next Camaro could transform into an electric sedan, of which I have done extensive episode on. Using the link on my top left corner, you can access that. But let's just go down. It is ripe for comparison. The V8 muscle car comparison on paper. We're going to put the engines and transmission of both cars together on paper and see how they stack up. Then we'll touch on the interior and features of the two, and then we'll wrap that up with pricing and availability. But before we go ahead, take a look at this Camaro. Take a look at the 2024 Ford Mustang. Okay. Right, I bet you like what you saw because both muscle cars do look good over time. Let me just begin with the transmission as earlier stated, and once again the Mustang's turbo 2.3 liter inline 4 will be closer in performance to the Camaro's 3.6 liter V6 engine, as the Camaro's base 2.0 liter 4-cylinder is less powerful, so we'll not go there with only just 275 horsepower, guys. So Ford hasn't yet revealed the full specs of the 2024 Mustang, but we expect the 2.3 liter engine to produce slightly more than the current performance pack model, the 330 horsepower and a 350 pound-feet of torque. And the Camaro's V6 makes 335 horsepower and 284 pound-feet of torque, guys. So if you look at the numbers on the base model, as in, the middle trim power performance, that is how it stands with the Ford and the Chevy. But let me jump onto the actual V8 to V8 comparison. And the Mustang features an upgraded version of the 5.0 liter Coyote engine found in the GT and the Mach 1 versions of the current car. Okay, in the new model, we very well know that it will make 500 horsepower in a top dark horse performance trim, but we don't have the figures for the standard GT models yet. But even still, would bet that all the 2024 Mustang V8 models will outgun the Camaro 6.2 liter V8, which makes 455 horsepower and 455 pound-feet of torque, guys. We still know it's not a fair fight. Now, the Camaro's only real advantage in this case is that it has a wider variety of powertrain combinations. What I mean is that the Chevy offers the Turbo 4, the V6, and then the V8, each with either a manual or an automatic transmission, while the Mustang's 4-cylinder is automatic transmission only. Ford also won't offer any rivals to the Camaro's 650 horsepower supercharged ZL1 model. You know this one? Great. So as performance variants of the new Mustang won't arrive for some time after standard ecoboost and GT models go on sale, guys. At this juncture, just take a look at those two cars again. I'm sure you got what we meant. Let me just jump onto the interior and the features. On the interior, the 2024 Mustang's interior benefit from some of the biggest changes for this new generation, and it incorporates all sort of displays. I'm sure you are looking at that. A fresh dashboard design that is far more modern than before, and that makes the Camaro's cabin look just outdated as it is. And as Chevy hasn't implemented many changes since this generation of the Camaro arrived for the 2016 model year, so we're still comparing old to new, and so the advantage will always be there. For one thing, the Mustang screens are bigger, the very biggest advantage it is. And it has a digital gauge cluster that measures 12.4 inches, and its central infotainment screen is a huge 13.2 inches, guys. So the Camaro, meanwhile, offers either a 7-inch or an 8-inch infotainment screen and makes do with a small display screen nestled within an analog gauge cluster here. Hear me out. We won't go so far to say that the screens are necessarily better than the old school gauges, no. But the tech-savvy buyers out there will appreciate the Mustang's new features, guys. That is basically, a few of the differences that really matter. I'm just going to jump onto the price and availability, and funny enough, we don't have much. Let me just go ahead and give what we have. So the biggest downside of the Mustang thus far is that we still have to wait a while before it goes on sale in the United States market. As such, pricing is not yet available, and we likely won't hear how much it costs until closer to its on sale date, which is scheduled for somewhere summer 2023, I believe. Now, the 2023 Camaro, on the other hand, is available now. Prices range from $27,000 $495 for the base 1LS coupe with the turbo 4 to $47,995 for the 1SS coupe with the 1LE package, and a V8 and $78,090 for the loaded ZL1 convertible with a supercharged V8, guys. So basically, we have the numbers for the Camaro. We will update this when the numbers for the Mustang comes out. But as I wrap this whole thing up, I just want to ask you one question, and I want to hear what your decision will be, and that is, which pony car would you choose? Fresh Mustang that we have to wait for, or the Camaro that is now available?
I'm taking shots at the enemy. I'm gonna make it to the top, leave a legacy. If I got something to say, you better let me speak. Turn it up a new degree, bitch, you ain't seen anything. I pop off with the new ride.